I'm here, the Foothills Trail. So exciting. Welcome to my next adventure. I am solo hiking the Foothills Trail. I'm starting at Oconee State Park and I am heading over to Table Rock State Park. I'm going to take it nice and easy. I'm recovering from a pretty severe ankle injury. So I'm going to do this over 8 days and 7 nights and just take it super duper easy. Taz just dropped me off. He is an awesome shuttle driver. I highly recommend him and I am ready to get going. So come on with me. Looks like they refreshed the blazes recently. That's super nice. All right, you probably can't read the sign, but it says 2 miles. Whoops, I am 2 miles in from Oconee State Park. And there's this telecommunication equipment up there. Also, weather update. It was supposed to be clear today. I mean, overcast, but it wasn't supposed to rain. It's raining. All right. Still a good day on trail. So in the first 2 miles, I've climbed about 350 feet, mostly pretty gentle, not a big deal. So about 2 miles in, and it's so pretty kind of walking along this ridge now, which the trees are starting to bud, but there's not enough leaves to block my view, so it's really pretty. It is March 31st. Okay, I just came over that, which was no big deal. And now I've got these two. Okay, I got over them. That was much more difficult than I anticipated, and it's a lot steeper than it looks. But mission successful. Let's carry on. Let the stairs begin. What are we? I am 3 miles in about, and the stairs have already begun. All right, everybody, I have hiked in 3.6 miles and I'm at Tamasi campsite. Lick log is 4.7 ahead. That's about where I'm gonna camp, a little past that. It's my goal for today. I'm gonna stop in here and have some lunch. It's about 1 o'clock. So I'm just gonna have some lunch, tend to myself a little bit, and then carry on. After I leave here, there's a pretty big climb. So just gonna go ahead and have my lunch now. Pretty big campsite, lots of flat spots. This little islet sort of is surrounded by water on all sides. There's water over there, I can hear it, but I can't see it because of all the rhododendron. All right, I'm gonna take a break here. Okay, I'm relaxing in my camp chair. Thank you, lily pad. And let's see what's for lunch today. Okay, it is not raining today and it is supposed to rain quite a bit this week. So I'm gonna go ahead and have my one lunch that I either need to cold soak or cook. I am going to cook it real quick. It's just some black beans, a little spicy vegan squeezy, and some Fritos. Oh yeah. Okay, it doesn't look very appetizing, but it's delicious. I do like this Baja black bean better cooked than I like it cold soaked. Cold soaking takes at least 10 to 15 minutes, and it's mediocre, but hot, it tastes really good. And that spicy vegan squeezy is delicious. So I could actually just have that and chips and make a little nacho lunch. So that's something I'm going to think about in the future. All right, I'm going to sit here and enjoy my lunch at this beautiful, lovely camp spot. Okay, took about a 30-minute break, had lunch, took care of some personal needs, and now I'm hitting the trail again, heading towards Lick Log campsite. Who's ready for a 2-mile climb? Me! All right, here we go. Okay, I made it to my first road, but I'm not actually crossing. Thanks to Taz, my shuttle driver, who showed me I'm actually going over here where the trail continues. Somebody must be having a hard time with rats or something getting into their van. I don't know. All right, I've come 4.6 miles and only 71.6 left to go to the end. Woohoo! And I'm gonna head this way where that beautiful, freshly painted white blaze is. Okay, I think I've made it to the top of that 2-mile climb at this point. I'm coming down to this road junction. I see some blazes over there. So I guess that's where I'm gonna head next, across this dirt road here. Okay, that was fast. I crossed that dirt road, which I think is this one. And now I'm popping out at a paved road. Oh, Taz showed me this one too. It goes straight across into that crazy blowdown area. All right. Across the road. Back into the safety of the woods, friends. Safety of the woods. And hey, I've done a 10K. Only 70.2 miles left to go. Harvey Falls. So sweet. This little creek is really sweet too. Nice. And that was just a few steps off the trail, which is right here. Okay, Chattooga River's this way. That's where I want to camp. And there's more falls. Hooray! And weather update. It's raining again. I don't know if you can hear it. Okay, I walked a couple miles through all that storm damage and a ton of blowdowns. Now I'm coming out at another parking lot. So I'll figure out which way to go. I think I'm about 1 point something away from camp. I'm trying to camp on the river tonight, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, I just came down there. It looks like I've come 7.5 miles from when I started. And it looks like I'm going that way. Cute. I got some fun waterfalls coming up. Table Rock is 68.7 away. Let's go check out some waterfalls. Here I am at the turnoff for Pigpen Falls and Lick Log Falls. The Foothills Trail goes that way. I thought I was supposed to pass the Lick Log campsite, but I never saw it. So I'm gonna go down here to the falls and check those out. Okay, FYI, there is no camping here at Lick Log Falls, which I think I'm about to come around and see. Wow. They are flowing today. such a nice cool breeze coming off of him. And I don't know if you can see, but way up there it starts. Comes all the way down. Beautiful. Wow, look at that. It's so much bigger than it looks on camera. Wow. Okay, I think down there is the trail down to view. Sorry, everyone. This big giant waterfall here. I'm not sure if it's Lick Log or Pigpen. That is very, very, very steep. I'm going to keep going this way because I believe I can see the Chattooga River down there. And, oh, this is a Seafoam Green Blaze Trail, and I believe if I keep going 5 or so more minutes, I can find some great campsites. Ooh, blow down on the Chattooga River. I'll let you know. Okay. I reached this side trail to the river access, and then that trail goes this way. I'm going to try to walk down to the river because I'm pretty sure they're by the river. I'll let you know. Okay, I did go down there. That is the place where the campsites are, but there are some people already camped there, so I am gonna go back up the way I came and out and find another place to camp. Okay, so I think that first one that I filmed was Pigpen Falls, and the second substantially larger one that was partially obstructed by the rhododendron and such, that is Point 2. So you cross that footbridge down there and keep going on the Green Blaze Trail to find that one. If you wanted to check for those Chattooga River campsites, you would pass those falls, take that river access that I showed you to the right, and then there's another little offshoot from that to the right down to the river. So there are people there. That's fine. I came back here. I'm going to keep heading towards Table Rock, and I think Lick Log campsite should be up here, Point 1. On my left. So I will camp there. I was able to see the Lick Log campsite from the other trail I was on across the river from me. There wasn't a way for me to get there from over there, but it didn't look like anybody had camped there yet tonight, so I'll have that to myself for the moment, which is great. All right, and here is Lick Log campsite, everybody. Woohoo! Home sweet home. These signs are amazing. All right. It's great. Home sweet home. Okay, very flat in here. Some logs to sit on, a fire ring, and we're right next to the river. So I'm gonna find a place to pitch my tent for the night. All right, I think this is my spot. Right here. All right. Camp all set up, and now I'm gonna go over here and find some water. Woohoo! Beautiful water source. Apple cider with a beautiful view of the river. Picking that up. My dinner's steeping. I'm excited. I really like the pesto presto matchsticks. It's a walnut pesto sauce with pine nuts and tomatoes in it. It's so, so good. I will definitely do this one again. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and do my end of day one wrap up. I'm sitting here by the fire ring. Just finished eating dinner. Now I'm enjoying my apple cider, which is delicious, and my tent's back there, as you can see. Today I did 9.5 miles and climbed about 1,300-ish feet. But that was enough to tire me out for today because I haven't backpacked since my injury last year. So this is my first backpacking trip back, so that's fine. I'm proud of my body today. I'm taking care of it, and I'm taking it super easy on this trail. Tomorrow I'm probably going to do about 7 or 8 miles from here to Burrell's Ford. It is supposed to rain tomorrow from like 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. So I'll probably get up around 5:30 or 6 and have coffee and breakfast. It usually takes me about 2 hours to eat and pack up and everything. So I'm going to give myself that time and then head out of here. Day one was great. Taz is an amazing shuttle driver. Let me tell you this story. Ladies, for those of you who are a little nervous to get out and do some solo backpacking, I encourage you to just push through that nervousness and do it anyway. I am anxious and nervous and scared every single time I do it, and today was no exception. I was so nervous this morning that I put my pack in Taz's truck, and then I grabbed my resupply bag. He was going to help me leave a resupply drop, and I completely forgot my trekking poles, everybody, and my tent requires trekking poles to set up. Also, I didn't want to do 8 days on the Foothills Trail with all those stairs up and down, all the climbs and descents without trekking poles. So I went in a little ways on the Foothills Trail, felt like something was off, realized I didn't have trekking poles, and I realized that I left them in the car back at Table Rock, 77 miles away. So I went back to the start where Taz was. He was going to pick up some other people at Oconee and drive them back to Table Rock. So I was just going to say, hey, can I just hitch back with you and pick up my trekking poles and then, come back. And of course, I would offer to give him some more money to run me back out to Oconee, since that was totally my fault. But Taz is such an amazing trail angel, everybody. He reached into his truck and said, you want to borrow my trekking poles? So kind of him. Thank you, Taz. You are truly a trail angel, and I really appreciate you. So his poles are holding my tent up tonight, and I used them all day, and they were fantastic. So that was perfect. So I didn't have to go back and get my poles. So thank you, Taz. I really, really appreciate you. So make sure that you show your appreciation for Taz if he is ever your shuttle driver. So I'm just sitting here enjoying my apple cider. Had a great day on the trail. It felt like a lot of climbing today, but the climbs are super gentle and they're relentless. So you do a lot of climbing on this first day. But, it's been a beautiful day, and the reason, so Lick Log campsite is about 8.2, but I said I did about 9.5. That counts like going in the trail, realizing I didn't have poles, going back out to talk to Taz about that, and then I also went down the side trail to Pigpen and Lick Log Falls, and then I went past that to try to find that epic camp spot, which I did find, but people were camped there tonight, so I wasn't going to camp there and push in on them. So I came back to the trail, and as it turns out, the Lick Log campsite is just past the turn off for Pigpen and Lick Log Falls. So I'm here by myself. I haven't really seen many people. I didn't see anybody on the trail as I hiked from Oconee State Park to here. I saw those 2 people who were camped at that campsite down by the Chattooga River. Somebody came into the campsite with his dog, and we chatted for a few minutes, but he pressed on. And I've seen a lot of people on the Chattooga Trail across from me, like going down to the waterfalls and back out. And a few hikers have walked past this campsite once they noticed I was here. I tried to tuck myself way back in that corner so that, because there's plenty of flat spots for other people to join me here. And of course, I never mind if people join me. But if I'm by myself, that's okay too. So anyway, I'm just going to wrap up day one. I'm going to change into my pajamas, and I am going to go to bed, everybody. So good night, and I will see you in the morning. Okay, one more thing before I go. I always try to do all of my chores when I get into camp at night. So I filtered all my water, and then I went back and got another bag of water so that I have water for the morning, so I don't have to get water in the morning. The other thing that I did was, this is my food bag. So I went ahead and I dug out what I'm going to have for lunch tomorrow and breakfast tomorrow and my coffee, and I put that at the top of my food bag. So when I pack this back into my Ursack, which I'm trying out for the first time, everybody, today, and it's super easy, and I think I like it better than hanging a bear bag. But anyway, so I have it at the top of my food bag so that I can just grab that stuff out in the morning and put it in my hip belt pockets, and I will be good to go tomorrow. So I try to do as many of my chores in the evening as I can. I also pre-dug my morning cat hole. I'm pretty regular, so you know, chances are good I'm going to need that first thing in the morning. So I went ahead and dug that this evening so that in the morning when nature calls and I need to address my morning constitution, I can just go and handle that before I leave camp. And if I don't need to, then I'll go cover it back up and move on. So I try to get all my chores done in the evening. So hopefully that tip is helpful for you all as you're out backpacking as well. All right, good night, everybody. See you in the morning.